Welcome back, ladies. Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever stood in front of your closet, tried on an outfit, and thought, this just doesn't feel right anymore? You're not alone. The truth is, as we move through different seasons of life, the way we dress often needs to evolve too, not to hide who we are, but to reflect the woman we've become. Today, we're talking about something many women over 50 quietly struggle with: how to dress with grace, confidence, and authenticity, without feeling like you're chasing trends or trying to dress like your younger self. Because let's be honest, elegance isn't about age, it's about self-respect, presence, and knowing what works for you. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 10 of the most common style mistakes mature women often make without even realizing it, and more importantly, how to fix them with ease. Whether you want to refine your wardrobe, feel more polished, or simply show up for yourself in a way that feels aligned with who you are today, you're in the right place. So let's get into it. See, a new way to think about elegance. When we hear the word elegance, a lot of us picture fancy outfits, expensive fabrics, and women who look like they stepped straight out of a magazine. But real elegance? It's something deeper. It's not about having the most expensive wardrobe or being perfectly styled every day. It's about presence, confidence, effortless self-respect. And for women over 50, that kind of elegance becomes even more powerful because it comes from experience. You've lived. You've learned what matters. And the way you show up in the world should reflect that. Elegance at this stage of life is about making intentional choices that feel good on your body, flatter your features, and match your energy. It's not about dressing younger. It's about dressing wiser. That's why, in today's video, I'm not just going to point out fashion mistakes. I'm going to show you how to reconnect with your personal style, upgrade the way you feel in your clothes, and embrace a version of elegance that's actually yours. Because the most elegant women aren't the ones following the rules. They're the ones who know which ones to rewrite. Let's get into the first mistake. Mistake 1, wearing the wrong fit. Let's start with one of the most common and most overlooked style mistakes: wearing clothes that simply don't fit your body well anymore. And no, I don't mean just too tight or too loose. I mean clothes that no longer understand who you are right now. Here's the thing. Our bodies change over time. And yet so many women hold on to clothing from 5, 10, even 20 years ago, hoping they'll fit again someday or because they carry some kind of emotional memory. But here's the hard truth. When you dress for the past, you're not honoring the woman you've become. Ill-fitting clothes can do a number on your confidence. Pants that dig into your waist, sleeves that bunch up around your arms, or dresses that hang shapelessly. These pieces don't just affect how you look, they affect how you feel. But here's the beautiful part. The solution is simple. You don't need a whole new wardrobe. You just need the right fit. Get reacquainted with your body today. Find a tailor you trust. Even mid-range pieces can look high-end when they're made to fit you. That slight adjustment at the waistline or a shortened hem can completely transform a look, and your posture along with it. Remember this, elegance is not about squeezing into a size you used to be. It's about dressing the shape you are now, with pride, grace, and confidence. Mistake 2, choosing the wrong fabrics. If the fit of your clothing is the foundation, then the fabric is the finish. And here's the truth. Even the most beautifully designed outfit can fall flat if the material feels cheap, shiny, or just off. Too often, we settle for synthetic fabrics because they're affordable or easy to care for. But fabrics like overly stretchy polyester or stiff, shiny blends can cling in all the wrong places, wrinkle awkwardly, or even make a soft, elegant outfit look dated. They don't breathe well, they don't move with you, and they rarely photograph well either. Now, I get it. Not everyone has the budget to fill their closet with 100% silk or cashmere, but the key isn't price. It's prioritizing fabric quality when it really matters. Focus on the pieces you wear the most: a blazer, a go-to blouse, a favorite sweater. Choose materials like cotton, wool, linen, and yes, even blends. As long as they feel soft, hold their shape, and drape beautifully on your body. Here's a quick tip. When you're shopping, touch the fabric before anything else. Quality fabric tends to have a bit of weight to it. It feels smooth, not scratchy. It holds its shape when you pinch it, and it doesn't sound like plastic when you move. Elegant women know that luxury isn't always about logos. It's about how your clothes feel when you wear them, and how they quietly speak of care, comfort, and class. Mistake 3. Overdoing prints and patterns. Patterns can be playful, expressive, even sophisticated. But when they're overdone or poorly chosen, they can overwhelm your entire look and distract from your natural elegance. This is especially true as we age, when balance becomes even more important in how we present ourselves. We've all seen it, or maybe done it ourselves. Loud floral prints from head to toe, wild geometric designs that clash with accessories, or trendy patterns that looked fun in the store but feel awkward once you get them home. These prints can unintentionally draw attention to areas you'd rather downplay, or make your outfit look busy rather than refined. Now, this doesn't mean you should avoid prints altogether. On the contrary, elegant women use prints to express personality. The secret is knowing how to use them sparingly and strategically. Think timeless patterns, subtle florals, pinstripes, polka dots, or classic houndstooth. These never go out of style, and they pair beautifully with neutrals. Here's a tip I always share with my clients. If you love a bold pattern, let it shine as a focal point. On a blouse, a scarf, or a midi skirt, then anchor it with solid, neutral pieces. That way, you're still making a statement, but you're doing it with intention, not chaos. Because elegance isn't about being loud, it's about being remembered for the right reasons. Mistake 4. Neglecting undergarments. This might surprise you, but one of the most powerful tools in an elegant woman's wardrobe is something no one ever sees: her undergarments. The right foundation can completely transform how your clothes fit and how confident you feel wearing them. Yet so many women overlook this step. We wear bras that are years old, stretched out, or never fit properly to begin with. We put on underwear that leaves lines, bunches up, or shifts throughout the day. And then we wonder why that beautiful dress doesn't look quite right. Here's the truth. Your outfit is only as good as what's underneath it. A well-fitted bra lifts and supports not just your body, but your posture and presence too. Seamless underwear smooths out lines so your clothing can flow the way it was meant to. And for those special occasions, light shapewear can help define your shape, not to hide who you are, but to bring out your natural silhouette. If you haven't been professionally fitted for a bra in the last year or two, now is the time. Our bodies change, weight shifts, muscle tone evolves, and what worked a few years ago might not work anymore. Think of undergarments as the quiet heroes of your wardrobe. No one may see them, but you'll feel the difference in every step you take. Because elegance starts where no one's looking and radiates outward from there. Mistake 5. Over-accessorizing. Accessories can elevate a look, no doubt about it. A beautiful necklace, a classic watch, a timeless handbag. These pieces add personality and polish. But too many accessories? That's where things go from elegant to overwhelming. It's a common trap. You put on your favorite earrings, then add a bold necklace, a stack of bracelets, maybe a patterned scarf and a statement ring, all at once. Instead of enhancing your outfit, everything starts competing for attention, and the result isn't polished, it's noisy. The truth is, elegant women understand the art of restraint. They choose accessories with intention, not impulse. One standout piece is usually enough to complete a look. For example, if you're wearing dramatic earrings, skip the necklace. If you have a bold cuff bracelet, keep the rest of your jewelry minimal. This principle, less is more, isn't about being boring. It's about clarity. When you simplify, people can actually see you. They notice your confidence, your smile, the way you carry yourself. Accessories should support that, not overshadow it. Also, consider scale and proportion. A petite frame can be overwhelmed by oversized jewelry, while someone taller may need a bolder piece to create balance. Your accessories should work with you, not against you. So before you walk out the door, take one last look in the mirror and ask, is this adding harmony to my outfit or just more noise? That small pause might be the most elegant accessory of all. Mistake 6. Relying too heavily on black. Black is classic. It's slimming, sophisticated, and easy to match. For many women, especially over 50, it becomes a kind of safety net. We reach for it when we're not sure what else to wear. But here's the truth. When black is overused, especially without contrast or texture, it can actually drain your look and even make you appear older or less vibrant. Think about it. An all-black outfit with no variation in fabric or silhouette can look flat, even heavy. It lacks dimension. And for women with graying or silver hair, too much black near the face can create harsh shadows and make the complexion look dull. That doesn't mean you need to abandon black entirely. It's still a powerful color, but the key is in how you wear it. Use black as a base, then bring in texture. Mix a soft knit with sleek leather or a matte wool with a silk scarf. Layering materials gives depth, and that's what makes a monochrome look interesting. Also, try breaking up black with subtle pops of color or metallic accents. A deep red lip, a gold bracelet, a patterned silk scarf. Small touches can breathe life into an otherwise dark outfit. And don't be afraid to explore other neutrals. Navy, charcoal, camel, ivory, and deep olive can be just as elegant, sometimes even more flattering, especially near the face. Remember, elegance doesn't come from hiding. It comes from knowing how to highlight your natural radiance. Black can still be part of your wardrobe. It just shouldn't be the whole story. Mistake 7. Dressing too casually for the occasion. Comfort is important, especially as we get older. No one wants to feel restricted, pinched, or stiff in what they wear. But there's a fine line between being comfortable and being careless. And one of the most common style mistakes mature women make is showing up to certain places looking far too casual for the occasion. I've seen it often. Yoga pants at brunch, flip-flops at a dinner gathering, oversized hoodies at a family event. Yes, it's convenient. Yes, it's easy. But it also sends a message, one that says, I didn't think this was worth dressing up for. And whether you mean to or not, that affects how others perceive you and how you feel about yourself. Dressing appropriately isn't about impressing others. It's about self-respect. It's about saying, I showed up with intention, and that doesn't mean sacrificing comfort. Today's fashion world is full of elevated basics that feel just as soft and relaxed as loungewear, but look far more polished. Swap out your leggings for a pair of tailored pull-on trousers. Trade that old sweatshirt for a soft cardigan or a structured blouse. Choose a low, comfortable block heel or a chic pair of loafers instead of worn-out sneakers. When you dress with just a little more thought, even for casual moments, you start to carry yourself differently. You feel more present, more pulled together, and that subtle shift can change the energy of your entire day. So next time you're heading out, pause for a moment and ask, does this outfit reflect how I want to show up in the world? If the answer is no, it's time for a little upgrade. Mistake 8. Ignoring the seasons in your wardrobe. One of the most subtle ways elegance reveals itself is through seasonal awareness. You might not realize it, but dressing out of sync with the weather or time of year can quietly throw off your whole look. Wearing a breezy summer dress in the middle of winter or a heavy wool coat when it's warm and sunny, those mismatches make even a well-styled outfit feel out of place. Elegance is about being in tune with yourself, your surroundings, and yes, the season you're in. That doesn't mean you need to change your entire wardrobe every few months. In fact, many timeless pieces can carry across seasons if you learn the art of layering and material choice. But what does need to change is how you pair and present those pieces. In the warmer months, opt for lighter fabrics like cotton and linen, and let soft neutrals or pastel tones take center stage. Think breathable, flowy, and fresh. Come fall and winter, shift to richer textures like wool, cashmere, and suede, in deeper grounding tones like burgundy, navy, camel, or forest green. Layering is your best friend here. A well-fitted trench coat, a textured scarf, leather gloves, they don't just keep you warm, they finish your look. And don't forget seasonal accessories. A straw bag feels right in July but feels out of place in January. Same goes for sandals in December. When your wardrobe moves gracefully with the seasons, it tells the world that you're present, thoughtful, and elegant, no matter the month on the calendar. Mistake 9. Poor grooming and presentation. You can be wearing the most beautifully tailored outfit in the world, but if your hair is unkempt, your nails chipped, or your overall appearance looks rushed, the entire look loses its polish. This is where elegance goes beyond clothing and steps into the realm of personal presence. Many women over 50 underestimate the impact of grooming, but the truth is, these small details speak volumes. They signal self-respect, care, and attention, not just to others, but to yourself. Let's talk hair. You don't need a salon blowout every week, but your hairstyle should feel intentional. Whether you prefer a sleek bob, soft waves, or a low bun, make sure it looks healthy, neat, and reflects your personal style. That one choice alone can elevate everything you wear. Now, nails. We're not talking about elaborate designs or acrylics here. We're talking about clean, well-shaped nails, ideally in neutral or classic shades. A soft nude, a clean red, or even a clear gloss can be more powerful than any flashy color if your goal is timeless sophistication. And makeup, less is often more. Focus on enhancing your features, not covering them. A good base, a touch of blush, defined brows, and a flattering lipstick can go a long way. Heavy contouring or trendy makeup styles might feel fun, but they often fight against the effortless look we're aiming for. When your grooming is consistent, you create trust, not just with others, but within yourself. You step into your day knowing you're aligned inside and out. Because true elegance isn't just about what you wear, it's how you show up in every detail. Mistake 10. Neglecting to define your signature style. By the time we reach our 50s and beyond, we've lived through enough fashion cycles to know trends come and go. But here's the mistake many women still make. They keep chasing what's new instead of discovering what's theirs. They haven't taken the time to define a personal signature style that truly reflects who they are today. You see, style isn't just about what looks good, it's about what feels like you. And when you lack a clear sense of your own style, it's easy to fall into the trap of impulse shopping, inconsistent outfits, or wearing things that don't align with your life anymore. Defining your signature style isn't about picking one look and sticking to it forever. It's about understanding the elements that consistently make you feel confident, beautiful, and yourself. Maybe you feel most like you in a crisp white shirt and jeans with bold earrings. Maybe it's soft neutrals, structured coats, and minimal jewelry. Maybe it's a mix of classic and creative, with a pop of color that makes you smile. Whatever it is, your signature style becomes your anchor. It simplifies decision-making, makes shopping easier, and brings a kind of quiet confidence to your presence. You walk into a room not just looking put together, but feeling like you. So here's your homework. Take a moment this week to stand in front of the mirror, not to criticize, but to observe. What outfits have made you feel powerful lately? What pieces do you reach for again and again? Start building from there. Because true elegance isn't borrowed from trends, it's built from knowing yourself. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Elegance isn't something you have to chase. It's not about dressing like someone else or trying to fit into someone else's idea of style. It's about showing up as yourself, with intention, self-respect, and a quiet kind of confidence that only life experience can give you. Each of these 10 mistakes we've talked about today isn't meant to criticize. They're invitations. Invitations to pause, to reflect, and maybe to choose differently next time you get dressed. Because every morning when you open your closet, you're not just picking out clothes. You're setting the tone for your day. You're telling the world and yourself how much you value the woman you've become. If something I shared today resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you. What style shift are you ready to make? Drop it in the comments. I read everyone. And if you found this video helpful or inspiring, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We have so much more to explore together: style, confidence, and living beautifully at every age. Until next time, remember, style may start with what you wear, but elegance begins with how you see yourself. Stay well, stay kind, and as always, stay you.